Check out these amazing crater agates. These are 120 each. Absolutely stunning.
Come around. You need advice.
This gentleman did a fantastic job polishing these up. Or whoever cut them for the gentleman if he didn't do it himself. I love this material. Those black nodules inside. It looks like candy. I beg your pardon, sir? Do you do the polishing? Do you use silicon carbide to finish these? I hear that's the best way to do agates.
Sandpaper, right?
Yeah, that's wild. And you know, in the industry, they want to sell you fancy diamond with water and stuff, but for agates, everybody's telling me
it's good diamond, but takes forever. I polished that in 5 minutes.
Oh, geez.
Out of the saw, 5 minutes to get that.
Even diamond will cut even at 100,000. It was still cutting. If you want to polish it, go to your carbide.
Oh, wow.
Carbide's burn.
Any other process besides Richardson Ranch high-speed sander is too slow for me. I need production with perfect finish.
Richardson Ranch high-speed grinder is the way to go, huh?
That's what I use, yes, for any angle. But the finish, that finish is not done with sandpaper. It's done with leather, deer leather pad, the buffer from Richardson Ranch, and serum oxide.
So you use the Richardson polisher too?
Yes, the pad.
Nice, the slow wheel.
Slow your wheels down when you do the final polishing. Slow it down.
No, it's a slow enough.
Yeah.
It's slow enough for me.
Yeah, the Richardson, I think it's a slower motor.
The thing that the velocity of the back change is how much water you
Some
need.
nice trade secrets from the gentleman.
You follow me? If it's too slow, you need very little water on the shear mark.
600 for these, absolute beauty.
If it's really fast, you need a little bit more water on the shear mark because the evaporation is faster.
From Argentina. Absolutely stunning. Thank you for the info.
You're welcome. And I show you what happened with this stuff when you put it under the UV light.
Oh, wow. What? I had no idea.
It's highly fluorescent.
Is it long wave or short wave?
Short wave.
Very nice.
Everything in Argentinian agate is short wave.
Huh.
Because that one is very highly fluorescent too.
Really?
Puma.
Puma.
They had some weird requirements themselves.
If you don't mind me asking, sir, do you take it to only 1,000 before you do the serum? You take it?
100, you're talking the Richardson Ranch.
Yes.
Sandpaper, 100 and 220 wear out.
Oh, worn out, like
out.
Yeah, beat up.
I use the pieces out of the saw with the 220 just to wear out the sandpaper.
Oh, wow.
And then I go 100, 220, leather pad.
Oh, that's some good information. I got to give that a shot.
Yeah. But 220 wear out is maybe 600.
That is the way to go. Some people like the bull wheels, but a lot of folks here at the show I've been speaking to like the Richardson Ranch high-speed grinder.
Yeah, move the dust.
Oh, wow. Stunning. What an incredible polish. It's like water. I don't get anything like this on my Cab King, you know? Nothing close.
The secret is just the right
tool for the job.
Supplies and tools. Like in anything else.
Do you have a card, sir? All right, Luis. De los Santos.
They speak Spanish.
Can I take a picture for a friend of mine?
Oh, sure. You can even buy it if you want.
Right. Well, that's why I'm sending the picture.
From Ranchos Cucamonga. Check this dude out. This dude's obviously a master lapidary when it comes to these agates. And he's got a nice card. Nice man and nice card. You can tell a lot by somebody's card, you know? You can even tell when someone's trying too hard with the card. Have you ever seen felt someone's card and you're like, this guy's a try hard? Luis is the real deal. I gotta try that.
Oh, is it awesome? Try what?
Using the Richardson Ranch high-speed grinder, it's a lapidary machine that doesn't use water, and it polishes from the bottom. So it spins and you hold it up.
Huh.
And you have to wear like a respirator and stuff, but it doesn't use water. It uses sandpaper. Very affordable. Like my diamond wheels might be, you know, $85 to $125 a wheel, where the Richardson's Ranch uses sandpaper. And like agates have such a seam that you could pay off the machine probably in one sitting, you know?
Right.
And the Richardson high-speed grinder is like almost 1/4 the price of like a Diamond Pacific machine, or it's so affordable.
And it's forever. Mine have it 25 years
Wow, really? Darn.
without doing anything.
That's awesome.
You should buy me one.
Yeah.
$40 for these beauties. I love agates. I'm starting to get addicted.
It's one of my favorites. They're really cool.
$3.50 for these mega monsters. Agates are so cool, and the people that cut them love it so much. There's dedicated agate shows with just agates,
that's awesome.
and pieces that go for tens of thousands of dollars.
I want to go.
And some pieces are even famous. Like I showed you the Cookie Monster last night. I think it's ridiculous, but but you better believe, because it's famous and it has a story now. Like even though that might have went for 20 bucks, it could easily go for 2,000 now, because somebody needs to have the Cookie Monster.
Yeah.
$30. I couldn't polish it anywhere close to this fine, let alone only for $30. The gentleman says he could do something like that in like 5 minutes or less. Totally cool. Thanks, Luis. Some of these Dinosaur Bones. There used to be like I don't know, what would this be considered? Paleontology is when you play with dinosaur bones? Archaeology? I don't know, but there was a little like after school program ran by a lady named Shakti Love in Taos, New Mexico. And she worked with my jewelry teacher. They had an after school program where they taught kids about this kind of stuff. Look at that. Yeah, isn't that stuff awesome? I was hoping that guy would sell me some of what he got for 5 cents a gram.
Right? Maybe he will if you go see him.
I don't know. I don't think he will. He hasn't high graded it yet, you know? Check out this sphere. $2,500. I should probably put it down.
There's some gems. Coca-Cola.
I overheard the folks who work at this booth, they're from Utah, so this material is probably also from Utah. Good old Tiffany stone. I've never cut a piece for myself. I've cut hundreds of cabs of it, always for a customer. I'd like to have a nice big piece for myself one day. It's a shame that most of the nice materials I've ever cut in my life were for a customer and not for myself. You make yourself the King's Varisite Bolo out of this bad girl.
That's more of this stuff.
Jordan Black
You only had one.
got me some stunning pieces of this, slabs, for just a couple dollars at the thrift store in Taos.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I know. If the amount he gave me and the quality of it would have been hundreds of dollars. They just didn't care or didn't know. Either way, lucky me. Some Lucian Varisite. 50 cents, oh, $50 each. Of course it wouldn't be 50 cents. It's not even worth putting in the bucket for 50 cents, you know, it's $50.
Now, were you looking to maybe sell it something?
Look at this super high quality Sudolite. That's like super high quality. $10 a gram, jelly. Natural Mediterranean coral. $3 a gram, not too bad. Some beautiful branches. This stuff is $1 a gram. If you plan on doing like chip inlay, then this is probably more or less what you're after. Can you hear it? It sounds like glass. Absolutely stunning. I wonder what this crustier variation is going for. I like the orange. This is beautiful as is. Put that on your table. That's $1.50 a gram. I see now. It is the last day of the show, and that gem shows everything is negotiable. So you can probably get this for 75 cents a gram. Now that it's the end of the show, I love the strands. Even this dirtier piece is absolutely awesome. It says 80. Is it 80 a strand? Is this 80 a strand? Or is it
20.
20 a strand?
Yeah.
Very nice. How many's in the hank? 4, 6. So for $200 for the whole hank, I think there's 10 pieces, $20 a strand. That is a great deal. You couldn't drill all of those little tiny holes for $200, let alone buy the material. That's a stunning deal.
How much you want? We can give you a good deal if you like.
Would you sell one for 10? Just one? For 10, yeah.
No.
I'm not, that's just what I had, so that's why I thought I'd ask. Appreciate you though.
I give you 15.
15? I got 13 in my pocket. You take 13?
Yes.
Thank you, my friend.
You're welcome.
Very nice. Super kind gentleman. I didn't want to lowball the price, but that's all I had in my pocket. Hey there, folks. Just thought I should chat about the coral. I really didn't want the coral, but since I was chatting about negotiating and it was such a good deal, I thought I'd buy it. Ended up making something with it, and I thought I should show you. I used the coral with this focal bead here that I made really quick. And I absolutely love it. I used some Hubei mountain beads, some African turquoise, and basalt. I totally love the basalt. I think the basalt and the African turquoise were like $1 or $2 a strand. The Hubei was probably, I don't know, $3 or $4. This focal bead is Ottoson turquoise that I bought during the Denver show. It looks pretty odd, kind of dirty, but I totally love it. I drilled this hole first, decided I wanted it to hang on the other side, and drilled another hole. And I gotta say, I am in love with coral and beading. Unfortunately, I totally fell in love with beading again, and I am a bead-aholic. I made a bracelet that I will be giving away sometime soon. And yeah, just thought I'd share with you what I ended up doing with the coral. I could probably make 3 or 4 of these out of the strand that I bought. A gentleman loved this necklace so much, he offered $240 while in line at the local Kroger for this necklace. I said no, I wasn't done wearing it, and you know, I was greasing it up and I didn't want to sell my medicine. Very nice. Do you folks do all your own slabbing yourself?
We do a lot of it.
Oh,
Some
nice.
of it we do buy, but my husband does a lot of his own.
Look at that. Imagine the boulder that this bad girl came from. Whew.
Yeah, that's like this. This was all one piece.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he had the other half of it here the first day, and it was literally as big around as this, probably about that tall.
Is this what they call the owie stuff? How
The waihi.
Waihi.
Yep.
We've been
So
saying it
this-
wrong.
Yep.
I've been saying it wrong for 10 years.
Yep, the waihi out of the Oahe Desert. Yep. Yeah, so this is the blue sky. This is the Oahe picture, Jasper, and then this is the blue sky. And it's just the difference is this one here.
Is this different too?
That's the Oahe as well. So it's just different areas of the desert that it's found.
It looks like what my pop saga was.
Mystery Mountain.
Mystery Mountain. It's the red's almost pink.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
And this is what it looks like in the rough.
Oh, what?
Wow.
Nice. I love the little crystal fingers.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. That one's pretty neat.
The rest of these are, I think, yeah, it's nephrite. This one's ready to be a cab. Aluminum pencil. I've never used one of those before.
Yeah. It's really nice because that way it stays on fairly good, and then it's easy to get it off when you're ready to work it. Whereas some of the stuff we've marked with like a black Sharpie, and it doesn't come off as easy. If you've got a polishing wheel, it helps get it off. But a lot of people, they don't, or they use a different, I'm not sure how exactly they do it, but they've said they've had issues getting it off. So we try to use pencil.
What is this material? It almost looks like Chrysocolla.
It is.
Really?
Yep.
Smell it. Totally has a smell. And it's unique to Chrysocolla. It doesn't, you know, turquoise doesn't smell like that.
This stuff is awesome looking.
I've had friends who ask me, you know, how do I know it's Chrysocolla, and they're mad because they thought it was turquoise. I'm like, it has a smell, and once you smell it once, you'll never forget it.
Huh.
Do you know the smell?
I don't.
Well, here you go. We find a
I was
smelly
gonna
one.
say it probably all just smells like the rain we just got.
No, that's the smell of Chrysocolla right there. It's almost a sweetness.
It smells like grandma.
Yeah, it has a grandma smell to it for
Yes.
sure.
That is so crazy.
Yeah.
I guess I don't walk around sniffing rocks.
No, and yeah, I mean, you have so many beauties that take you forever to sniff them all. And then not all rocks have a smell. Like
Right.
even the malachite doesn't smell like that.
Huh, that is so crazy.
And a lot of people are like, well, does turquoise have a smell? And I'm like, if you don't know it's turquoise, it probably smells like glue. If you paid like $3 for a cab or something.
Yeah.
And so I haven't cut too many high quality pieces of turquoise, so I don't really know that smell.
Right.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you guys.
Look at that. I can only imagine the saw you guys must have cut that giant thing on. Howdy.
How you doing?
Doing great.
Very good price today. Every deck on sale. That's hematite.
Hematite, natural.
Yeah. We have some different hematite if you want to come to see it there. Yeah. This is the black one, this is the red one.
Almost. God, I'm sure it's natural from the earth. Maybe it's not polished or tumbled. I mean, like sanded or anything. By nature, it's probably just so hard that it gets that look. I really don't know anything about hematite.
We have the big one over here. If you want, I give you a good price.
It's like a crystal cave.
It's hematite.
That's pretty cool. Thank you, my friend. Here's some stabilized number 8 turquoise. Classic number 8 look. The matrix is super familiar. This is only $1 a gram, but even though it's stabilized, it's such a classic American look. It's definitely worth it. This is probably, maybe a quarter pound. This is darker green. There's no water bottles, but I got enough water from it raining to show you folks some of the look. I don't think I've seen anyone here at the show selling an unstabilized turquoise. I'm sure somebody out there is selling that material, but I haven't seen it. This is one of my most favorite stabilized turquoise to cut. Campitos from Campitos, Mexico. From what I hear, Campitos shares the mountain range with Sonora Mountains. Really well known for the pyrite that's inside of the turquoise. An Australian material. I remember this stuff when I first started cutting. This was the first material that I absolutely failed at. Like, it was just so hard and I had so little patience that it didn't work out very well for me. $5 for these bad girls. These are cute. This little lapis leaves for $5. The tray says 7. Perhaps that was a different show. Maybe that's the Tucson price. I hear the vendors here are paying like between $200 and $600 a booth. I could be wrong, but it is a lower budget show than Tucson. A lot of booths in Tucson, at least where I vend, go for about $1,200 or more. Super flashy. $7 pieces. I almost like the $5 ones better over yonder. The hearts are cool. These are definitely done with a silicon carbide stone. Some K2 from K2 Mountain in Pakistan, I believe. I love garnet beads so much. I'm sure these are 15 and not 5. I can't wear rounded beads though. They look so silly on me. I used to have a really long, like 1.5 foot strand I used to wear, just like this big, like super heady thing. And I don't even know what happened to it. Those are nice, some graduated petals, only 60 bucks. So the last day, and it's raining like crazy. I waited to shop till the last day, and everybody's closed up or closing up.
Like after they just dried everything off.
Yeah, everybody just dried everything off. And then it started to rain again, and they said that it was not supposed to rain. But this is what I get for waiting till the last day. I mean, it's not going to hurt the stones, but it keeps the people away, and the people who are showing are here to sell to the people buying. And if they're hiding because of the rain, that's no fun. Man, that is some awesome material.